everyone, welcome back to our bi-weekly podcast, Love Your Love Muscle. I am Seb from the Transformational Meditation Group, and as you can see, we're back in nature. If you listen closely, you can hear the birds around me, so it will be a lovely session, especially for those that are Patreon members and have access to the video recording after the live session as well. And if they use XR glasses, they have a full immersive experience. In addition to that, it's almost like you are in nature with me and meditate. So for only $2 a month, you already have access to a lot of content on the Patreon site, including these video recordings of these sessions. I asked a friend today about what I should do for a theme for this podcast, and she said to me, love yourself, which is something I hear a lot, which means that it's an issue for a lot of people. They are wondering how to love themselves. They also most likely know that in order to feel loved and to find love and be more comfortable in life, you have to love yourself. But a lot of people don't know that to love yourself, you have to know who you are. Who am I? Who am I going to love? And that's the issue today in today's world, and has been for a long, long time. Because we don't meditate, we don't self-regulate good enough, we aren't mindful about what we do, who we are, our connection to each other and our nature, and what a human being really is and capable of. We don't know who we are. And many people don't know who they are, and jump straight from that lack of knowledge about themselves, about who a human being is, into trying to find love and loving themselves. But you can't love yourself if you don't know who you are. So I want to focus on that first and foremost, because we see a lot of examples in the world today that show that people don't know who they really are. They are lost. And some people try to find that comfort in, or try to find themselves, or try to compensate for that lack, to seek power, to become a leader of a big company, to basically find themselves or compensate for the lack of not knowing who they are in the outside world by more materialistic greed, egocentric living. It's all about me, not understanding that we're all connected, and everything you do and even think and feel affects the world around you. So some people think loving yourself is spoiling yourself with a lot of materialistic things. In relationships, people even start to own each other, like the partner you're with is your property, and they should do as you want them to do, which causes a lot of trouble again. And you see it in today's politicians as well. They don't know who they are. They don't know what a loving human being is, what a empathic human being is, a sympathetic human being is. They are lost. They are often, I'm sorry to say it, not really human anymore in the definition of what a human being is. And they seek the love from external world, from other people, the acknowledgement from other people, by doing things that eventually hurt a lot of people, based on greed, power structures, power hungry. I often say that the people that want to become head of state, that run for president, they are not the people that actually should have that position. Because if you want it, you want to fight for it, and it's all about you. And you see those people, those candidates, not even talk to each other when they get interviewed in a group, but just plainly fighting each other with words, hating each other, trying to say bad things about each other. I mean, are that the kind of people you want to have as your leader? Not me. I haven't voted in many, many years because I don't want to see your political program. I don't want to see what you want to do with the country, because especially in Europe, when you're inside the EU and running for president or head of state of an EU country, you can have a political program, but that's just bullshit. I mean, everything is decided in Brussels. So I want to know who you are. I want to know your psychological profile. Are you fit to have responsibility for millions of people? My family, someone ran for or tried to become a flight traffic controller. And he had to run through a lot of psychological tests. And the reason for that is that, you have responsibility for thousands of people each day that are in the air, in an airplane, that you need to get safely on the ground and safely off the ground again. So flight traffic controllers are tested psychologically. So I'm thinking like, okay, if those people are tested psychologically, why are heads of state, presidents, prime ministers, or politicians in general, why aren't they tested psychologically? Are they fit? Are they capable of doing a job? Are they responsible enough? Are they capable of also making tough decisions for the better of their people, the people they have responsibility for? And today's world, I would say no. Maybe 2, 3 I've heard of that I think, well, what you say, what you do, your actions make sense, they align. But for many, European especially, and what we have now in the United States, I mean, it's just, I don't know, it's like they come straight from a mental asylum. At least they should quit and go into counseling. That's like I often say when I discuss politics with others, like I don't trust them anymore. They just have to quit their job, start going to counseling, find themselves, which is the theme I want to focus on today. So before you become a politician or want to run for president, make sure you know who you are as a human being, your capabilities, your immense capabilities, for we are capable of so much. Ordinary people are living extraordinary lives because they know who they are. They know what a human being is from A to Z. They know all the tricks. They know how they are connected to life, to reality. They know how to interpret reality, all because they are living from the heart. And it doesn't mean you have to be vulnerable, not at all. But you navigate through life in a much better way. Heart-based living doesn't mean weakness. It means you are connected to yourself, connected to others, connected to life itself. And you interpret the information coming from the external world and coming from inside of you, through your heart, to your brain, in a much different way. By doing these sessions with me, I have a masterclass out for members. Even free members can watch it. It's called The Heart is Leading the Way, or Your Heart is Leading the Way. I want to encourage you to do that masterclass. It's an hour long, and it's the top of the iceberg. And then you follow me on this podcast, and you will know what we're talking about much more better. And you will be able to stay motivated and do the work needed to find yourself and ultimately love yourself and others. And the more people do this, the more people, the higher the chance that people that are going to get into power are also real human beings. Because those that are in power now are not human beings. I don't want to call them human beings at all. They have completely lost the knowledge of what a human being is and stands for and should be. Sorry, but that's just my way of interpreting it. Let's get started, right? Already talking almost 11 minutes about people who can't find themselves. Let's find ourselves, or let's get back to ourselves if you already found yourself, but maybe you want to get reminded who you really are. I'm going to turn the camera around and we're going to do a short session, heart-focused and connect to life. See you on the other side. All right, everyone. As you can see, no view of the sea today. We're a little bit in a foresty area, but with more birds. So I want you to enjoy the sounds around you, especially for those with an immersive experience on the Patreon site. Enjoy this session. Take a nice deep inhale through your nose as you get comfortable. And breathe out through your mouth all the way out as you let go. Lower your shoulders, loosen your jaw. Close your eyes if you want to, but you can also keep them open. And take another nice deep inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. And let the day go. Feel yourself getting centered. Fall into place. Nice, calm, deep inhales and exhales. Try 5-second inhale, 5-second exhale. And notice as you calm down, as we all calm down in this group, that nature is getting closer, birds are getting closer and louder too. Just by breathing calmer and slower and telling our body that it is in a safe place. Also, nature around us feels safe. Birds coming closer. Feeling safe as well. More and more comfortable with each out breath. If your eyes closed, I want you to open them for a moment and just look on the screen on your device, or if you're in nature, look a little bit around you in a wide angle view. And remember what you see, remember that picture. And as you close your eyes again, stay in that picture and feel that you're still there. And move your awareness into your heart space. Become more aware of your heart. You can help by putting your hand on your chest right there where your heart is. And imagine breathing through your heart. Imagine the air going in and out of your chest area. And know that your heart is an electromagnetic field that stretches several feet away from us. It's even more bigger than that. Just imagine it as a soap bubble around you. Your heart field. With every breath, expand that field outwards. And sense your environment, sense the present moment around you with your heart. Go beyond that picture you stored in your mind's eye of your surroundings. With each breath, your heart field gets bigger. And you sense and notice more of reality of the world around you, becoming more and more connected. And as you observe more and more what lies inside your heart's field, be the observer. Nothing else to do than to just be. As you hear different sounds and feel different sensations, different thoughts come up. Thoughts that might not even be related to your environment. But just look at them as they are. They are thoughts. No need to go along with them, to be dragged away with them. They're just thoughts. So also notice as you observe your thoughts that you are not your thoughts. Thoughts are pieces of information that either come from inside you or outside of you, or a combination of both. But they are not you. You're experiencing your thoughts. And based on your thoughts, you can make a decision. But then realize that if you're not your thoughts, why are you basing your decision on something that you're not? Some thoughts lead to feelings, some experiences lead to feelings. But also these feelings are not you. A feeling is something you experience. And based on these thoughts and feelings, you might want to make a decision on what to do. But then again, if you are not your feelings, and if you are not your thoughts, why are you basing your decision on something that is not you? And if this disturbs you, get back into your heart space. Keep breathing through your heart. And find that connection with nature again. The world around you. And maybe you realize now, maybe you got a glimpse of who you really are, or what you really are. You are life. You are aware. Awareness. You are aware of your thoughts. You are aware of feelings. You are aware of all the information that comes through the 5 and 6 senses of your body. Your awareness you are alive. You are alive, living a human experience. And maybe that's what a human being, or being a human being, is all about. To live life. And if your thoughts and feelings are not really you, you also know you don't have to make decisions based on them. You can analyze your thoughts and feelings and make different decisions based on what is best for life and thus best for you and all that you are connected to. Because you are life, you are also part of life, something bigger. We're all one. And if you decide to do something that doesn't benefit life, you're basically hurting yourself. continue with the slow, deep breaths through your heart. Connect with life, all that lives, and thus yourself. You are awareness, living life as part of a greater life. And to stay aware of life and as yourself, we need to take care of life. And to care of love for life is to love life. For life to grow, you need love. For life to flourish, it needs love. The energy of love, the frequency of love is in life. It makes life grow. It also makes life finish in a loving way. Because all that lives transitions into other kinds of frequency. It changes into something we call death, which is actually a sort of rebirth into another life. Another reality, another dimension of life. Where you can also find yourself. Because you are also part of that life. And perhaps we go there, to that part of life, when we sleep, in our dreams, or where we meditate deeply. Realize that if you think about life this way, don't you agree that life is fantastic, exhilarating, so much more than what we thought it could be or can be? So I want you to take a nice deep inhale, fill those lungs with life and air, and breathe slowly out. Breathe normally again. Slowly move your body back and forth. To get back to our 3D world, our 3D reality as part of a bigger life. Wiggle your fingers and toes, and when you are ready, open your eyes. Welcome back. Welcome back. So, welcome back everyone. What did you think? Quite a heavy session, right? Big topics about getting to know yourself and realizing that you're actually life, part of life, that you're awareness, living life. And I hope this session, with heart focus session, made you realize that. And also that you take the time to interpret your thoughts and feelings, to make better sense of them. And you do that quicker and better if you reconnect your heart to the brain, because it gives another dimension, another perspective to your thoughts and feelings and what you experience in life. And that will make sure that you make better decisions, much better than when you're only living inside your head, inside there. Take your heart with you wherever you go. Please, if you're interested in learning more, want to go even deeper, take the masterclass Your Heart is Leading the Way, which is even the top of the iceberg still. And then you can you see, if you're part of the Patreon membership, you see the other courses and workshops I have as well. A knowledge library full of scientific studies, articles, interviews, presentations, video, audio, text, everything there about these sort of things that will strengthen your knowledge about you and will give you the tools needed to live a happy, fulfilled and wonderful life. Okay. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and evening. I hope to see you back next time. Take good care and namaste.